James Bond, I stay on the mission, coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, put the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You and Joe like Chappelle show. This over any, yo, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young. With Joe like Chappelle show, this over any, yo, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Hey, Omar and Dan, join my live.
Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Y'all enjoying my live?
Match up between the Oakland Raiders.
My lot.
Fire in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, yeah, he know he doing. Oh, my man, this man just shifted the defense on the first play.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. He'll be dropped.
Yeah, bro, but he moved this thing so perfect.
Across the 30 to the 31.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved.
What about the other dude
that
fought, that tried to get a buggy with him? He get fired too?
Throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. This pass complete to Reynolds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action. Able to get away. Powers through. And a big loss here as he's taken. Number 1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Rodgers to throw. He gets it to Thomas. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
I got into an Indian dude today.
He's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
It's about 100 people in the field, bro. We finna throw.
And that is intercepted by the All-Pro safety, Eddie Jackson.
Who watching? You watching, Omar?
He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Man, you watching?
How they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And now we'll tuck it and run. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown.
But, yeah, he see him.
Kyler Murray, 38 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
You want profile? But yeah, he see him.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
How you going? All right. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you know, they all call me, but
The Broncos
hey, buddy,
onto the field ready to start their next
one
drive.
half
They had the
submit.
interception last time. It led to the
One half
opening
submit.
touchdown. So
Something
now
like that.
7-0
I'm
the
like,
score as
okay.
they start 1st and 10.
Let me
They'll
try
be
something like
dropped
that. I don't
after a
know.
gain of about 6
He said,
across the 30 to the
"You ain't never know
31.
nothing."
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter.
I said, hey, man, ain't it 5
I think it
o'clock?
works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing
He
it.
just looked at me, rolled his eyes, and walked away.
Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over
You
the
lucky
top,
too, cause
take
I'm
it
lucky
deep,
too,
and now
cause
you get some of those
imagine
big
just
shots
walk back.
downfield.
What's up?
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. 9 yards that time. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Some Americans.
Rodgers again now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Huh?
Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 25-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 25-yard line. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Noah Fant with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
It don't make no sense when you get it, though, because 9-21 finna come out.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Returnable for Grant. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And an alley to run. And now look at this. Big game and a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Now, we had the fumble last week. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
$100,000.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here comes Grant on the return. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray now on 1st down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And the Raiders 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Philip Lindsey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Myers connects on. It's now 21-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I'm not in this video off YouTube.
This is taken at the 3.
Why would I do that?
And a great return. Man. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight end.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
A dime. 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Throwing is Rodgers. That one is caught by Hunt. And all the way inside.
Let's play it again.
A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back. Got his man. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 8 on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown.
He'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
This is the bad part.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
First down, Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Switch.
To throw is Murray. This is the tight end Fant. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 26. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This is taken at the 3.
He would have just kept going.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Ocho Cinco.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Murray now on first down. Steps away to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll run here with Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Raider first down, 17 yards. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, he took this real serious because he's been texting me all day talking about, can you play? When can you play? When will we play? And I'm like, man, stop texting me, dude.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO.
What? That's an interception. Did y'all see that? He's right there. I'm right there.
Noah Fant with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most
I'm so used to playing automatic ball.
And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
I'll fake
try to get back to where you
dude.
were to start the half.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Rodgers. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. He's picked off at his own 47. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Dropped, right? I mean, I didn't expect nothing to happen like that.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers.
You thought he was jump too? I got scared too.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. The Broncos on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Murray. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Noah Fant with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. As his guys continue to pour it on. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Man, you don't want to keep going if you don't want to. Oh, he talking big shit.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave a great field position, turned it 6 points up. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it,
I am
but it
watching
showed
this
confidence.
man.
Hey,
Come on,
I get
man.
confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Yeah, you're right.
When you look at the geography, we're staring at this part of the field. Don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead,
and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams.
It is so easy, though. I don't know how he's getting how it's so easy.
They've been pretty dominant.
He got to be on the advanced level.
And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. And an alley to run. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Still down very big on the scoreboard, but a little feather in their cap here.
And it's a big-time play, and if you don't get energized after a kick return, well, then your team just doesn't have any spark. We'll find out if this is the start of a big comeback or just cosmetics as we go along.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lindsey, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Eckler. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. To win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Oakland, they'll wrap up the campaign an impressive 15-1. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Denver, this loss will mean they finish the season right at 500 at 8-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
He completed all his passes. He completed all his passes. I mean, even though it was only 10, he could just went 10 for 10. No, he's at 15.